know out here in California that it was as bad in other states until DJ Quick came out with that. Finally, out the fucking CPTs off the cities is that just like Compton. Once that came out, it opened our eyes to other city states that was just as serious as we were about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You know, out here in Vegas, or what happened to us, and it happened like in 1988, 89. What they did, and is they, it's a gang out here. See, when Colors came out, Vegas gangs for the most part were subsiding. They were fighting, but drugs entered the full rate around 85. And what happened is the OGs, like I say, the ones that had the hand game, they succumbed to that first, smoking and all that old stuff. So they started to wither away. So another breed of, let's just say, hoodlum was born. And out here, they came with what was known as the Donna Street Crips. See, when Donna Street came out here, which was they really took effect, and I say the 80, the 88, 87, 88, around there. They really hit the scene. But the same thing that happened in Cali, in Chicago, in Detroit, in the Fritz, it was a train on Donna that them cats went and found, and I don't blame them. When they went on there, it was a bunch of guns. And they went on there and they got them. And what happened is now they have weapons other gangs in Vegas didn't have. So what they did is they went on warpath. And so their names was in the news every day, but it was because they got the weapons off their train. That was done on purpose. Banging in Vegas ain't never been the same because that's for listen, man, a whole generation of people my age out here in Vegas. Vegas is too small to be that big. You see, and so many of my people left this earth behind that incident because people had to adjust themselves for what Donna was bringing. These dudes got fullies now. So everybody else had to invest in the fullies. Now we wiping each other out, and Vegas ain't big like that. You see? So it's actual neighborhoods out here that's gone, that's wiped out, not because of gentrification, not because of they moved out of town, strictly because of gang banging. And I think something nefarious is going on. And brothers like me, you, and Bobby Yang, shout out to Imperial Vision. That brother right there, he needs to be in this topic right here. See, this is how we need to start building coalitions instead of letting people like Adam 12 get us together and go against one another. See, that's always been our problem. We let people come into our culture, corrupt our culture, benefit off our culture, and destroy us with our own culture. You see what I'm saying? So,
real talk.
Let me get your opinion on something. What do you think we should do as a people to bring light to the fact that it is an unseen hand that's behind what's going on in our community? What do you think we need to do?
I think that we just need to keep hammering it home, and I like what you're doing, what you got going on, and we need to show people and awaken and show that there's another lane, that we don't have to rely on other people. We have just enough. We can have a following like King Solomon if we only trusted one another and we showed up to each other's platform to show love. You dig what I'm saying? Instead of showing up to a white man's platform and tearing each other down. I was never with that. I'm never for that. You know what I'm saying? And for those brothers who do that, man, shame on y'all, man.
My niggas, hell yeah, I'ma go that route. So don't slip, cause your ass will get banged out. Walk through your hood, man, and air that motherfucker out. Air that motherfucker out. Taught a long time ago.
And helping building them and bringing them up. You know what I'm saying? And trying to help get our kids up out of these streets, man, before we have to go see them up under a white sheet, man. That should be our main goal and ulterior motive moving forward.
Absolutely. Oh, let me ask you something, man, because it was something going on a while ago, and I kind of thought of it because I was talking about Bobby. I mentioned Bobby Yates. What is your take on our music, hip hop? And
oh man, because I wanted to speak to you about that. I did a couple of videos on that, and I'm pretty sure that you checked it out because you checked mine out like I checked yours out. But the state of hip hop now is dead. Hip hop is dead. People, there's no authenticity in hip hop anymore. Everybody wants to sound the same. Everybody wants to kill, drill, murder, and there's no more feeling in you. You know, you used to feel music. You know, you could feel uh Busta Rhymes' authenticity, whether you like him or not. He was different. Mystical was different. E40 was different. Even NWA was different. It was like something that you never heard before. But now you turn on the radio, you can't tell the difference between who's who. They all sound the same. You know, if you hear one of them, you've heard it all. Uh, it's just dead. It's like sports, you know. Just like you were saying the other day, man. Just like the food, nothing was the same, man. After COVID, if you ask me, I say after 2020, nothing was the same, man.
Right.
It's on purpose. It was systematically designed to be this way. And then another thing, let me mention this real quick. There's no more money in the music industry anymore. A lot of the people that rap, they doing what we do now. They're coming over here to YouTube and being full-time YouTubers or even T.I., he's a comedian now. You get what I'm saying? So no more money in the music industry. It has sucked all the money off the streets. You know, you can't sell weed, you can't sell blow, you can't sell nothing no more. So, you know, it's systematically designed. Eventually, everything's gonna go to the universal basic economy that they got set up. They got autonomous vehicles. You know, I was watching a video the other day of trucks in Austin and Houston driving by themselves. You know, they got robots to deliver food in LA. So they're phasing out the blue collar working. And there's a lot of people, black people, who shame people for being poor, for being broke. Man, we all poor. We all broke, man. I grew up poor and broke. You can't shame me, homie. You know what I'm saying? But just because you have money don't make you a high value man either. You know what I'm saying? Because look at the Epstein files. All of those people were $1 billion dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And they were sex trafficking already with women. Let me know if I'm going off course, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, going off the top of my head, bro. But yeah, as far as the music industry goes, man, dead. Hip hop is dead.
I'm gonna tell you something. You're absolutely right. And I'm gonna tell you why. See, during the civil rights movement, one of the most powerful components we had that, you know, that kept us afloat when we didn't have nothing but God. You know, we couldn't pick up no guns because the government was against us. They really believed that we were 3/5 of human beings. They had Jim Crow, they had black codes, you know, segregation, and they was really pushing the line. And I'm talking about people like George Wallace over there in Alabama, Bull Connors. I'm talking about people like that. I'm talking about the real haters. See, when that bombing in Birmingham, Alabama happened, and they unallowed those four little black girls. We couldn't do nothing. They knew if they went in the street and tried to protest, they'll shoot them down like dogs. So you know what they did? They went to church and they sang and they sung their hearts out. All their anger and their pain, they sung in church. See, what delivered us in the most darkest hours of our existence over here in North America has been our music. Our music was a component that lifted us up. You know, keep hope alive, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. See, one thing about that we had, even in the fields during chattel slavery, music. That was one of our most powerful tools, and still to this day, even though it's corrupted, it transcends every culture. Because even the Hispanics, even though they don't want to like it, and I hope you're watching this, y'all trying your best to imitate us. No disrespect, we are great people. I don't blame you. But you try to imitate us. Everybody want to imitate us. They got Japanese, Chinese that's rapping, you know. But what the devil did is he seen, damn, I didn't did everything I could do to these people. I didn't hung them from trees. I didn't burn them at the stake. I didn't done all, but they still, and he thought, what's that sound? Because you know the devil in the in the religion, he was angry over music too. So he was, what's that sound? What's that? And he realized what kept us together. Like on the marches during Selma, Alabama marches, our music. We walked arm in arm and we sung, keep your eyes on the prize, oh Lord. That's why our music is so powerful. It broke the shackles and the yoke of suffering up for our people. The devil seen that. He said, it's they goddamn music. So what he did, and he invaded our music. See, you remember when we used to do the Brass Monkey? You remember when we was fighting the power? You remember when we was, pro-righteous teachers? You remember KRS-One? See, we went from that, and we went to I don't drink Brass Monkey. Like to get funk. Nickname Easy E, yo 8-ball junkie.
I came up with some real niggas. Most of them doing life cause they kill a nigga. Politicking in the hood like an activist. Rollers ain't keeping no chances of my blackness. I came up with some real niggas.